Good morning. Here's your U.S. news briefing for Sunday, August 9th. Yemen's Houthis claim attack on Aramco oil facility in Saudi Arabia, and other Middle East news. Meanwhile, Iran has made new demands about the restart of negotiations and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, and the Pentagon is pressing the U.S. defense industry to accelerate production of weapons. $200,000 worth of supplies donated to PB schools. Is football AI-proof? Why tech investors wanted a slice of the World Cup? What was the thinking of the investors backing the Naucan plan, and are such proposals in the future inevitable? Planned Amazon data center could become the biggest climate polluter in the U.S. As part of a planned Texas data center, Amazon is investing in an on-site power plant that could reportedly become the largest source of climate pollution in the United States. Latest news, buzz from training camps, Mendoza gets first starter reps, Chiefs get chippy. Get all the news, intel and insights on NFL training camps from our team of reporters in the field. Luca Guadagnino explains why he just had to produce Giovanni Tortorici's coming-of-age drama Houthis in a sterile Italian film landscape. The Italian filmmaker came to the Swiss festival to speak about his ex-assistant's second feature, which puts a spotlight on young people, failed by schools and adults, whose cast includes Monica Bellucci. Iamisigo, Copenhagen, Spring 2027. State of emergency declared as fast-moving Canada wildfire doubles in size. The Bald Range wildfire in British Columbia, still considered out of control, has spread over more than 36 sq miles, 95 square kilometers. Family throws surprise birthday party at Eagles tailgate for Vietnam vet. Cyclospora fears lead consumers to lose their appetite for salads. Traffic to salad chains has fallen as consumers avoid greens due to the ongoing Cyclospora outbreaks across the U.S. X replaces its revenue-sharing program with original content rewards. X is ending its controversial revenue-sharing program for content creators, which has seen numerous revisions under Elon Musk's reign. In its place, it's launching a new original content rewards program on September 8th. Sources, Commanders Tunsil suffers torn triceps. Washington Commanders left tackle Laramie Tunsil suffered a torn triceps in practice, will likely require surgery and will miss at least a significant portion of the regular season, a source told NFL Network's Mike Garafolo and Steve Wyche on Saturday. In Demons, love and betrayal become a metaphor for the relationship between Russia and Ukraine, exclusive trailer. The film from writer-director Natalka Vorisbit, premiering at Locarno, sees a drifter from Russia arrive in a remote village in central Ukraine and meet a strong and independent woman. Katie Holmes's best Hamptons accessories? An it bag and an artist boyfriend. Stepping out for Guildhall Summer Gala in East Hampton, Katie Holmes toted a Tory Birch on one arm and Jason Bard Yarmosky on the other. Perez Hilton faces long recovery after reports he self-harmed during livestream. The U.S. blogger is in a serious but stable condition in hospital, according to his family. When does daylight saving time end in 2026? As early as possible. As warm as it is right now, late fall isn't that far away. Rockstar Energy founder builds Celsius stake, wants to take over as CEO. Rockstar Energy founder Russ Savage told CNBC he now controls 12 million shares of Celsius Holdings, amounting to roughly 4.7% of the energy drink company. OpenAI acquires presentation startup Next Slide. Next Slide says its team members are now working on ChatGPT. Cunningham calls Carrington's foul unnecessary. The Sky's Dejonae Carrington was assessed a flagrant 2 and ejected Saturday after a hard foul across the face and neck area of Fever guard Sophie Cunningham. Donkey Princess Review, a princess escapes the kingdom, but not the patriarchy, in an inventive, shape-shifting fairy tale. Chilean duo Cristobal Leon and Joaquin Cosina made a dream nightmare debut with an #8220, The Wolf House, and #8221, a stop-motion fantasy that turned heads both with its wholly original design, incorporating claymation, puppetry, and papier-mâché, a palpably handmade but immersively surreal effect, and its trajectory from a seemingly juvenile storybook premise to very grown-up recesses, and #8230. Pisces Daily Horoscope. February 19th to March 20th. Solar eclipse to occur next week. Here is what to know. It will be visible in parts of the U.S. on Wednesday. WNBA Commissioner says League Task Force will discuss trans-athlete participation. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert announced in a Friday message to teams that a League Task Force will discuss the topic of transgender athletes next week. In an internal memo obtained and reported by the Associated Press, Engelbert said the league's team presidents and general managers will address this topic at a previously scheduled meeting. I know. Burger King overtakes Wendy's as the nation's second-largest burger chain. Burger King is once again the second-largest burger chain in the U.S. by system-wide sales. An Amazon data center could have the worst polluting power plant in the country. To power its new West Texas data center, Amazon is investing in the construction of a new power plant that could be one of the largest single producers of greenhouse gases in the U.S., according to the New York Times. WNBA quickly rescinds Clark's 8th tech, no ban. The WNBA rescinded a technical foul against Caitlin Clark on Saturday, less than 2 hours after she received what would have been her 8th of the season. Nasiruddin Shah, Gurvinder Singh turn a village's real grief into Locarno competition title rematch. It's important that these films get made. The family living in the house that in #8220, remat and #8221, uses as Rashid Ali in #8217, as ancestral home lost a son to a drug overdose shortly after Indian filmmaker Gurvinder Singh and his crew first met them. Singh tells Variety, and #8220, the actual family that lives there lost their 19-year-old son after we met them for the first time. All about Northwest, Kim Kardashian, and Kanye West's eldest child. Tons of rotting food from vast LA warehouse fire creates unbearable stench. A fire destroyed a warehouse, leaving heaps of rotting chicken, poultry and fish to attract flies and rats. Grassley bids farewell to beloved family vacuum, Beth. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley, on Saturday eulogized a beloved vacuum cleaner, affectionately named Beth after a former Senate staffer. The vacuum has been in the 92-year-old senator's family for nearly 50 years and has been a popular feature on Grassley's social media. How a 90-second power outage sparked chaos for rail commuters. The incident raised questions about how a disrupted power supply can have such a widespread impact. X replaces misaligned revenue sharing program with original content rewards. X is winding down its existing revenue sharing program. Dodgers snap 7-game skid, edge Diamondbacks. It took 10 innings, but the Los Angeles Dodgers snapped a 7-game losing streak by outlasting the Arizona Diamondbacks 2-1 on Saturday night at Chase Field. Objet explores desire and control in an age when we touch flat screens more than our lover's skin. Ann Schwartz and Louis Hoffman star as hand surgeons with irresistible fixations in an Oren's new Locarno film. Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton's full relationship timeline. The two stars were friends long before any romance reports surfaced. Hundreds arrested over French wildfires, but who is to blame? The government is trying to attribute blame for the unprecedented fires which tore through the country last month. Amid Strait of Hormuz talks, Iran publishes list of demands for U.S. The Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, Mohammad Bagher Zalgadar, laid out the country's key demands for the U.S. amid negotiations to reopen the Strait of Hormuz on Saturday. Iran and Oman are engaged in ongoing discussions around this key waterway, which carries a significant portion of the world's oil supply and has been. Goodwin considers selling part of defense business. The firm is a key supplier of components to UK and US frigate and submarine programs. The Kindle Scribe Colorsoft is a lot of fun, but it's not a must-have. While the device is pretty and lightweight, it's not something the everyday person needs due to its hefty price tag and size. Breeze, Fitzgerald, Kuechly enter Hall of Fame. Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald and Luke Kuechly were among those inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday. Mahesh Babu's look in SS Rajmouli's Varanasi unveiled. Two new character stills of Mahesh Babu from SS Rajmouli and #8217, SN #8220, Varanasi and #8221, were released Sunday to mark the actor and #8217's birthday, showing his character Rudra on location in Africa. The film's story spans thousands of years and traverses multiple continents, with locations ranging from Antarctica to Africa to the titular Indian city. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's complete relationship timeline. Israel accused of weaponizing archaeology at ancient West Bank sites. Israel is planning large-scale land expropriations in historic, Palestinian areas of the West Bank. Turkey says Iran not target of pact with Saudi Arabia, Pakistan. Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan clarified Saturday that the NATO-like agreement between Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan is not targeted at any particular country amid speculation that the pact was formed in response to the ongoing war in Iran. Fidan, in an interview with Turkey's state-run Anadolu agency conducted a day after the three countries. That's your briefing for today. Have a great day.